Hi everyone, I'm back for the first year of 2021. I have a show called Life by Lila, and this is a spin-off of Life by Lila called Forever Fit and Fabulous, which I have guests that are 40 and above, that are not only fit in mind, but body and spirit. So today I have a very multi-talented woman named Ming, and she's also known as Suzie Wong.
Good to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm absolutely good, and it's good to see you too.
What about spirituality? What does that mean to you personally?
Okay, my spirituality is kind of basic because from young, from a teenage, I was brought up to be a Christian. So to me, there's only one God, and although I kind of now a big believer of law of attraction, that means you attract what you are and not what you like, and basic positive affirmation, and they tell you to talk to the universe for what you want and believe in it. But my universe is actually the God of universe, so it's not like this universe as a globe, but actually that person sitting on top of the universe, that even though I ask for things, it will still be from my one true God. Yeah. So, and although I am a pole dancer and like crazy and very sexy, but I'm actually quite pious and not just a Sunday Christian. I start every day with with prayers and listening to spiritual prayers before. Yeah, and I do my daily Holy Communion. I know I don't look the part, and I fast every Monday for spiritual reason, not because I need to go on diet. I mean, I do, but I fast Monday just to remember how Jesus died for me on the cross and how he suffered. Yeah. So that's spirituality for me.
Well, I think you should change yourself. I trust people like you more than I trust people that go to church or to a mosque and temple every day and still do awful things to other people. So,
thank you.
Great, of course. You also are a lover of animals and dogs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So when did that start? I find it very interesting because I'm so sorry to bring it up. If it's too sensitive, we don't have to talk about this. I think your is it called Aboy? Aboy?
Yes.
Yeah, passed away a few years ago, right?
Yes. 2.5 years now.
2.5 years ago. So how did that? I mean, to me, that's also part of spirituality, not just carrying your own kind, but to animals and things beyond the human entity. So where did that start? That love for an animal? Or
that's a very good point. So again, because of my family background, my parents were just struggling to raise the 3 daughters, so we never had pets, so I didn't know I had that love. So Aboy is very, very special. Aboy is very, very special. So that's why up till now, even though I don't mind having another dog, but it has to have the same kind of attachment. He was a rescued dog, okay? And I literally have this bond with him because I used to go to Lagoon Park, that hawker center, and this dog was actually wandering down. And also, it was a stray dog. So usually, and I call him a satay dog because very cute. He will feed on, because it's a satay place, right? On people's leftover satay. So very cute. So when I find people leftover satay, you feed him, he know how to bite it off the stick. And he's so cute. He bite off, then he'll go off, like he'll show you this gratitude, and then he go off, like so cute, this dog. So one day he decided that to stay under my table. Like usually you would just disappear. So he stayed under my table. And that was the day that night that he got caught by AVA. Yeah, okay. So I didn't know about it. So he sat under my table. And then that night somebody reported that there are stray dogs around. He got caught. And usually I go once a week, and I otherwise wouldn't have known that he was caught. But I decided to go twice to Lagoon Park hawker center that week because of something. So when I went like 2 days later, someone told me that dog was caught by AVA. And I went frantic, and I went to search for him, and I found an AVA, and in 5 days he would have been put down if there's no claimer. So I claimed this dog. Yeah, I paid for his microchip and redemption, paid a lot of money just to say it's actually my dog that I got lost. But because I didn't have the experience of raising a dog, I first put him in a pet farm. So it's like I sponsor him. So every weekend I went to visit this dog, and he got so attached to me. I started bringing him home, and after I bring him home, he refused to go home now. Yeah, but because it was a stray dog and I didn't know how to look after, I don't know whether he would be toilet trained, he'll be used to an environment at home. But this dog just loved me lah. So after that, just stayed with me after a few years of being in a farm. And I actually kind of regretted that I never bring him home earlier. I should have more time, but I think everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so I had him for about 4 years, which is amazing. That 4 years was just so wonderful. Like, this bond that we had is indescribable. So, okay, anyway, when I talk about his past, it's like, oh, really sad. Yeah. So, like I said, when the day he passed, I just felt that, I wish I had taken him home earlier, could have more home life. But I think he was very, very grateful already. Yeah, so he died of a disease, and then that actually made me start grab hitching, because after his pass on, I couldn't stand being home for the next 2 hours, because those were the time where I feed him and I brought him out for a walk. So I had to go out grab hitching and just forget myself. So now I've started grab hitching.
It's incredible, Suzie. It's incredible. I think you are one of the most positive person that take shitty situation and move forward and find something positive. And not many people can claim that, It's great. I want to ask you, what is your core value as a person that you have taken into your business?
Okay, so that is again something very interesting. So far, I don't know about earlier days when survivor, but now when everything I do has to be passion over money. Of course, money is important lah. Because I've seen a lot of people driven by interest than the need to after sustain, let's say in terms of business, then that interest will be lost. And I never wanted that to happen to my pole studio. I've seen so many of people who like pole dancing. Oh, I think I want to own a studio. And then they're so consumed by the business. I mean, of course, their business is doing well, but I don't see them practicing now. Their own pole journey actually lost. So you notice if you look at my stuff, I always do training, only because I'm able to maintain that passion over making money. Of course, I said money is important. I make sure it's well balanced. So even when starting this YouTube channel, I only found out that YouTube, you can monetize, blah, 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 only after I said I wanted to do this. So if I had been driven, because so many people now want to do YouTube because of monetizing and because, so if I had wanted to do that, I'm sure now I've given up, because it's so hard to gain even subscribers and stuff like that. Right. So I'm persevering because I receive messages from girls telling me that my stories actually help them. They know that they're not going through this alone, and they know how to better handle it. And it motivates me so much to keep going on. So, so I talked so long just on one question. So my core value is, whatever I do is passion. If I find that I lose a passion, I would rather just give up and move on to something that I'm passionate about.
We are the same, because anything that I don't want to do it anymore, I don't have any interest or passion, I let it go. Because I wanted to have a big salary, I could have done that, but stupido.
I see like you have made big clients and right.
But that's through a long time work. And I used to work at 5:30 in the morning when nobody wants to work till 9 p.m. So it's not just overnight. It's what you deliver. Clients, big clients, okay, they hire you, but if you don't deliver your job, you can be replaced. So that's the way I see it. We found it a long time ago, because we don't let our passion take over monetary stuff.
So I also often share with people this small stint of mine. When I started teaching singing, I somehow just got myself involved in teaching a bunch of rich tai-tais. Like I just got into the circle, not that I look for it, but just, because I think, again, because of my passion of teaching. And I don't charge these people more. They just pay the same amount as all my other regular students. So, but I run to all the big houses around your Holland and your 6th Avenue just to teach this tai-tai. But seriously, they are the people who killed my passion in teaching, because they're so unnice. It's so crazy. They're so unnice. I'm sorry, all the rich people. I mean, okay, they're the nice ones. But I tell you, 90% of them are so unnice. They can be there, you arrive, they're having their coffee, chit-chat, and their show-off session, and you wait there for 15 minutes. And like your time is not time. And then after your time starts 15 minutes after that. Time I share this very funny. So after that, they have their own little private functions. They will play tennis together, their own tournament, then they have their dinner. Then all the Tai Tai now, they learn singing, want to show off, right? So they hire karaoke. But all of them kind of know that I'm their teacher, but they will never admit it because they want to just magically be able to sing. So they'll hire me, the teacher, as the KJ because I do provide karaoke system. So I'll just go there to pretend to be the KJ. And these Tai Tai never remember their key that they sing in. They all cannot sing in original key, because they don't want to, all right. So they sing -1, -2, and I'm the teacher that remembers for every one of them, not them. So when their turn to sing, I will like for example, one girl who sings like Colours of the Wind. Okay, sorry, because it's back then, right? Not new song. So Colours of the Wind. Then I will remember so and so sings Colour of the Wind at -2. So I'll put to -2, then pass the microphone to her. And then she's like, oh wow, Sally can sing so well. So that's their modus operandi, right? Then sometimes they forget or they don't get into key. Then I'll quietly take the mic and help them, sing, weave into key. See, these are the added value things that I do for them. But you know what? God given that because of my love for helping them, the husbands all start noticing that, hey, that girl behind the counter can sing. Behind the karaoke machine. Then all the husbands will come, hey, excuse me, you know to sing this tonight and celebrate my love. Then I'm like, yeah, I can. Then when I take the mic over, then they're all like, wow, so blown away. Then the husband start queuing up to start singing. And then the wife was suddenly, hey, I also know how to sing this song. I never share this in public, so people who are watching this are very lucky. Okay, then I created so much problem in that because again, don't forget, back then I was 20 years younger. Wow, so hot and pretty.
Still is.
So the wives all decided not to hire me as a KJ anymore. Or sometimes the husband will come and give me the tip, and the woman will be like, no, I really paid her. Don't give her a tip. But the husband was so happy now. Suddenly got people who can sing, all kinds of, and I can sing Cantonese and Mandarin and English, so I'm really multilingual. So the husband become having a good time. So they decided not to hire me as a KJ. Then words have it that after that they hire someone else. Then all the key all went haywire because other KJ don't know their key what. So no choice. After a few parties, they came back to hire me. But they saw one kind of attitude. They really killed my passion after that. Like I said, I could have made money. I could have been, such a BITCH and just carry on, not charge you more long. But I don't. I just charge a regular price, do all the extra work for you, and then you all try to bitch with me and stuff like that. Oh my God. So I stopped teaching singing because they really, really just make me so cannot stand it.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of insecurity. I think money it covers a lot of stuff. Those people are not too worried because they have money and they act that way, and we always associate that with that kind of personality. Those people that don't have money and are awful. That's what I worry about, and pretend that they have money. Those are the people that I go like, are you serious? Those are the scary people. The people on, pretending, the pretend nouveau rich, the one.
Wow. Okay, I'm sure you have come across a lot of these.
Yeah, but all I do is laugh. Like, I know who I am. I know where I come from. Never forget where you come from. That's the best thing in life, But, people
take away.
People find their own path along the way. So before I go off on this topic, what is
we need another session.
Yes, of course. People know you as a pole teacher, you are multi-talented. But what is one thing that people don't know about you that you would like to share?
Beneath this, social media whore and and this very vava room persona, actually, I'm really pretty private. I know that's very oxymoron. I used to stay in HDB and going out to work in my luggage because it's all the performance clothes. And people thought that I was an SQ girl. Because I actually never know what I do. I don't talk to neighbors. But if you talk to me, they know I'm friendly, but I'm never the one that, hello first. And every day when I walk down all the shops downstairs and go for my work, people just think that I was going to fly. So, okay, in other words, I'm actually quite a private person, and So much so that when I was dating this, I used to, okay, now everybody was listening, I'm single. When I used to date this guy for 10 years, people just thought they were siblings, you know? So,
Oh.
yeah, so it's like, I actually have a very private side of me that people don't know. So when people approach me, they think I'm just like, wow, this flashy girl. But that's because I feel that it's my job and my requirement to actually motivate people with my fitness, or as a singer, I have to sell myself. But if let's say anything else that's beyond that, I actually, if you approach me, I will tell you, you know, but if you don't, I don't offer my information. And that also makes me a very actually good partner.
Right.
So people will think that, wow, I'm probably just that flashy girl and probably have no loyalty. But yeah, all my relationships have been very long, and I will always give in a lot. I'm very, very masculine energy when it comes to relationship, because I'm always a doer, which of course now I want to try to change. Whoever comes next has to be the masculine one. I want to just relax. So
Good luck.
I think, yeah, again, we are the masculine one, we are the doer, and we pamper our guys to the point they take advantage. So I hope men out there are listening. Okay.
So before we close the show, I
Yes.
want you to leave people, the audience that are listening, what advice can you give to people? How can one stay fit in mind, body, and spirit, like you do? You seem to have found the formula to this.
Stop giving excuses, and you have to go out of your comfort zone. Yes, everything you want to be comfortable, you're not going to achieve it. I hate jogging. I don't enjoy it, but every day I come to 7, put on my shoes, go lah. You know, it's going to just get over and done with in 45 minutes. Yeah, people are like, I wish I'm like you, like jogging. I don't. You know, I wish I could just stay fit and like this without doing that. Yeah, also because I like to eat cakes lah, that one horrible. So I would jog to buy my cakes. You see, so you compromise, you know, you want to do something that's horrible, like, you know, not beneficial to you, then you double up with something that you're more uncomfortable with. Yeah. So does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. So that's mental, body, and spirituality. That's fantastic.
Okay. I didn't plan this. Okay, you caught me by surprise, but I'm glad I have something to share.
No, it's been a very open conversation, and I learned a lot through you. Of course. You. Con Chef says you are super confident. She is amazing, talking about you.
Thank you.
And then Gabriel saying, hi, Coach Suzie, TikTok queen. You are TikTok queen? The TikTok queen again by Gabriel. Obviously you are. I am beginning to believe this. Ayub is saying amazing. Let's tell people where your studio is and the name of your studio if they want to come and join. That'd be great.
Yes, so Acropolates, and the website is really easy to remember. So like if you think of professional, change the word to pole. So professional.com.sg. I actually registered the website name even before I registered my company. I was like, I just like this word. As usual, just buy the domain first, you know, don't even think whether I was going to have a school or not. And of course, it's professional.com.sg. So yeah, we have trial classes. So I'm 53, so no excuse, like, you know, too old and all those stuff. And I started at 30. I also do area fitness. And thank you, Lila. She's so amazing. She brought me into this fitness best, you know, the host for them. That's why I got to know her. And one of the best thing that's happened to my life, like getting to know another lady like her. Yeah, it's like when I see you, I was like, wow, this is like really my inspiration of what I want to be even better, because I'm be like her. And of course, now I have a YouTube channel for women about 40 years old called Care, like a lot of care by Suzie, but the care actually stands for Connect, Attract, Relate, and Empower. Yes.
Fantastic. I will be subscribing to it for sure.
Thank you
so much. This will not be our last conversation, and I'll be in touch. And
yes,
happy Friday.
And happy 2021. This is going to be better for you,
Yes.
for me, for everyone. Thanks for those who commented. Sorry, because we have to tilt sideways to read, so I didn't read so much. So I'll be reading after that. So thank you for those who tapped.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good Friday. Bye-bye.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.